A very fine Yidden that always visited us. Visited us in hamoed, comes this time of day, comes the Shkir Sachama, when the sun is about to set. This is the place where a Yid, a Jew should be. He should be in the Smith, should be in the shul, the synagogue. There was a center, a home for educationally disabled children, and they invited a guest speaker. So before he began his address, he wanted to get a feel of his audience. So he turned to them and he said, "My young friends," he said, "you know why we're all here today?" So one of the brighter students spoke up and he said, sir, he said, "we're all here because we're not all there." We're here by Hashem because we're all there. In the conclusion of the Shemnesre is a tefillah, Yehiratzim of Hanecha, Hashem Elokeinu Elokeinu, may it be thy will, Rebbeinu Shalom Almighty, that the Sheibane Beis Hamikdash, that the temple, the Beis Hamikdash, that glorious period in Jewish history, should be rebuilt in Hev Yameinu speedily and in our time. The same, and then it continues with a special prayer, a yearning for that glorious period of the past. We should be able to experience it again. And it continues, the same Chalkeinu B'Seresecha, and grant us our share in Torah study, in Torah. What's the connection of why there's one follow the other? The three festivals, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkos, were something which was very, very special in that period in Jewish history when the Beis Hamikdash, only temple existed, and they celebrated Yom Tov, Pesach, Shavuos, Sukkos, and we miss on each of these three festivals. We long very much for that glorious day to be in a reality again. But on Sukkos, more than any other, from all the other three festivals, Yom Tovim, on Sukkos we long more for that period more than the others, because our Chazal, our sages tell us, Mi Shalaro, Sivas Beis HaShueva, whoever didn't witness that particular, when they used to draw water, but part of the korbanos, the service of the sacrifice throughout the year, there was the libations, there was some with water, some with wine. So they prepared, they would draw water for that service throughout the year. And so whoever didn't witness when they were preparing that water for the service, we didn't witness that, all that rejoicing that highlighted simcha and joy. No matter where you danced, where you sang, where you were at a wedding, at a chasna, for bringing, or whatever you, any kind of experience of joy, whoever didn't witness a real simcha in a lifetime. The Gemara Bava Basra, Daf Zayin, tells the following intriguing story. That the king Hadrian, Hodes HaMelech, in a rage of terror and violence, he wiped out, he took the lives of the Talmidei Chacham, the great Torah scholars. He left over from all of the Torah scholars, left over one particular scholar, Talmidei Chacham Bava Ben. He realized the value, the counsel, and the advice of a Talmidei Chacham more valuable than a lawyer, but they every charge an hour. So he left them over to be able to counsel with him. In a discussion, the Gemara continued, Talmud continued, in discussion with Bava Ben Butim, he came across the stark realization, the supreme integrity, how they were careful about of one human being the way to deal one human being with the other, he was shocked. He said, "Iodane the kula zehina kula hai." Had I realized that their integrity is such, they have such a special character and soul, such integrity. He said, I would have never, what did I do? Look what I did. I deprived the world of such wisdom, of such counsel. So he asked both of them, Butche, he said, how can I make it good? So he told him, he says, in effect, what did you do? He says, Talmud says two expressions. Who kol shalom? You distinguished by wiping out these scholars. You extinguished the light of the world. In order to make it good, you should busy yourself with bringing light to the world again. Another expression, husima eino shalom. You blinded the eye of the world, so you have to again bring sight to the world again. So he told him, what should he do? He should busy himself with rebuilding the third temple, the third Beis Hamikdash. So we see there's a parallel between Torah scholars, their effect and the atmosphere that they create, and light, both of them. Normally, when there's windows on the structure, so they're always convex. They always bow out, so to be able to bring in as much light as possible into the innermost of the structure of the building. The temple of Beis Hamikdash was concave. It bowed in, not bowed out. Why? Because the Beis Hamikdash wasn't in need of light from the world. On the contrary, the Beis Hamikdash had to shed light to dispel the darkness from all darkened areas of the community. They had to go out light. So that Beis Hamikdash has the same effect as a Torah scholar. The Beis Hamikdash sheds light in the world. A Torah scholar, with his conduct, his being, his knowledge, his integrity, whatever he has, he dispels in this darkened world, he dispels the darkness. So that's the shot. We also know, it's written, that the third Beis Hamikdash, the third temple, it will not be built with human hands like the first and the second. They'll descend. The temple was destroyed. When they destroyed the temple, they torched the temple, they put it on fire, Beis Hamikdash. So just like it was destroyed, just like it was destroyed with a fire, there's going to descend, when the time comes, there's going to descend in flames a complete structure from heaven of Beis Hamikdash. And it's also written in the sacred writings that every Jew has to have a share in the building of the temple. So if it's going to descend a structure complete, he's missing, he's lacking his share in the rebuilding that tremendous merit, that's good of sharing in the rebuilding temple. So that's the meaning here. You, Almighty Father in heaven, you continue as you plan, proceed with your plan. The temple should be rebuilt speedily and in our time. So the question is, if the way the Almighty plans to do it, there's going to send a structure complete, and so we won't have our share in the rebuilding of the temple. We'll make it good by the same Chalkeinu B'Sarasecha. Just what the temple gives to the world light, the same thing by giving us our share in Torah will also give light to the world. Chanani b'Akasha Omer, what's our Koshbo Zakish as Yisrael? The Tzidol Hiram Shemishra Shenemar, Amirchov is Matzidkoi, Yaglu Ter B'Yadir.